Guys, and a very warm welcome to a beautifully sunny Arboleas on what's turning out to be an absolutely gorgeous day. Now I've come to do a little walk around video of a new listing, previewing it today, which is going to be called Villa Secreto, absolutely named because it's in a tiny residential hamlet, very well established, very pretty. That's 7 to 10 minute walk from Arboleas centre, very easy walk. And you could drive past the entrance and the access and you wouldn't know it's here, so it's a secret essentially. Now it's a gorgeous 3 to 4 bedroom villa. I'll explain that bit when we're on the inside, in beautiful gardens. As you can see here, I'm standing in front of a 8x4. Now this is a newly refurbished swimming pool in tip-top condition. This is the front garden area, but it's all been laid out with wonderful shady terraces, little Andalusian courtyards, which I'll explain as we go around. You've got tarmac access to the door, double gate access then coming into a very good sized block built covered carport with a moulded concrete kind of pathway and driveway running off this. This part of the front garden I'm standing in has been kind of fenced off because people have grandchildren and stuff coming over, so it's just really to secure the pool area. Fantastic little kind of chiringuito standing in front of me there, and you can see this wonderful curved covered porch which has all been fly screen. Now this is running off of the living room, and then just above that a glorious roof terrace from which the views are absolutely fantastic. Just come over to this side of the garden for a pan around. You can get a slightly better view there of the carport. Coming around here, wonderful open kind of seating area there as well, so if you want to soak in the sun you can. This great covered sun deck which I was hiding under to get the shade. What I'll do now is with the film is kind of do a walk around as if we were doing a viewing, and obviously you'd have seen the accompanying drone footage, aerial footage at the front, which will give you a far better idea from above. So wonderful patios and pathways running around the entire property. You can see here oranges and lemons. You've even got a little date palm here. And then you come to the first of the wonderful patio areas with seating, and at different times of the day, you know, these will either be totally in shade or bathed in sunshine. Artificially grassed area, ample room there for more patio sets and stuff like that. This is a storage casita, very good size. I'm not going to film on the interior, but as you can see, plenty of room in there for garden furniture, bicycles, golf clubs, you name it. I'm coming along the side of the property, a fantastic fly screened enclosure which runs off of the kitchen, which you'll see better from the inside, and then that opens up into this Andalusian courtyard style terrace come barbecue area with bench seating built in. At the back you've got nothing but an olive grove. There is another property, but it's set way back, so not interfering with you. Then the kind of little utility corridor, but the pathway continues all the way around, and then you've got a second storage room here, which is predominantly used to house kind of garden tools and things like that. Spare tiles. And then this lovely section of garden. The street is now to the access road is to my left. So you can see that despite the hot summer and the kind of lack of rain and everything, the roses are flourishing, absolutely beautiful. This one a lemon tree. Pedestrian access coming in here to the front door, which is to my right. And steps going on up to the roof terrace, which I'll take you up to in a second, but Let's have a look at this first. So that's your pedestrian gate, nice and secure, and comes onto the pressed concrete driveway and path area. You've kind of done a full circle now of the outside. Let's pop up and have a look at the roof terrace, which does get used very, very often. So you've got a kind of canopied, shaded area for lounging, relaxing, a little kind of dining table. And then I'll pan around here and just look at those absolutely gorgeous views. Right, let's go and take a look on the inside. So rather than the front door, I've come round to the fly screened enclosed porch, and it is cooking hot outside there today, but now I've just stepped into the shade and there's a lovely light breeze coming through, and of course it's a totally bug-free environment, so a lovely spot to spend the day or the evenings. With ample seating, and then this set of double doors takes you straight into what is literally a sitting room. It's not a lounge diner, it's not a combination, it's purely a sitting area, sitting room. This is arch fronted. You've got a wonderful freestanding wood burner sitting here as I come in, and it's wonderfully cool inside here. Very good sized room. Double doors there that go into the hallway that connects to the actual front door. Fly screens are fitted throughout the property. They're conditioned in all the key rooms. Now, I should point out some of the furniture on the interior and the exterior will be kind of remaining, but it's by a separate negotiation, and it's certainly not all of it. We've got a list of what's going to be included, or rather I should say what's going to be excluded or going back. So immediately off of the lounge, and this is partition wall. I have seen some people kind of take this out and open it and make the lounge area far more expansive, but it's not necessary. You know, it's just something you can do if you want to. So the front door there immediately in front of me. A very handy feature, just as you come in, you've got the first of the newly refurbished bathrooms. I've got to be careful not to film myself in the wonderful mirror, but this has literally just been done. Very nice vanity unit. Illuminated mirror. You've got a WC B-day full bath with overhead shower. Back out into the hallway. Now the villa has 3 bedrooms, which we'll take a look at in a minute. But this first door on the right takes you into a fantastic kind of separate dining room and kitchen. And then on along the hallway, main guest bedroom, absolutely beautiful, large double room. And as I mentioned, on the outside, you're literally, 7-10 minutes maximum walk over to Arboleas Centre, where you've got lots of little shops, you know, gyms, banks, cafes, etc. And a 6 or 5 minute drive from the town of Albox as well, where you've got big markets, supermarkets. So very well located. Smallest guest bedroom, but it's still a nice double. You know, this kind of is being used currently as a kind of workroom and a crafts room, etc. But with a sofa bed, but of course you could put a big double bed in here if you want to. And again, fitted wardrobes discreetly in the corner there. Trekkies. I don't know if you're noticing, but all the air conditioning units are top spec Mitsubishi, so good to have as an addition. And then finally the principal bedroom, master. And the double doors you see, I'm not going to film inside there, but this is a very, very good size full walk-in wardrobe as opposed to a fitted wardrobe. And the second, and again it's totally refurbished, ensuite bathroom. We're going to have a look over there. And a very good size as well. Easy walk-in shower. Raised WC just for ease of use. Nice mirrors. So I can hear the owners merrily chatting away out in the garden, so I hope I'm not picking up too much of that. So as I mentioned on the outside, these were often built as 4 bedrooms rather than 3, but the owners of this one decided to have a very good sized separate dining room, and I love this room, to be honest. So it runs access, first access is off the hallway from the front door, and then arched access on the other side you see that takes you into the kitchen. Well, you want the dining room right next to the kitchen, so good design. But the wall in front of me you see is a partition wall, and I've seen lots of owners bring that down to half level, put in fantastic breakfast bars and turn this into a kind of second sitting area, if you like. And then straight out of the dining room into a very good sized kitchen, diner. And then double door access with pull down fly screens from here out to this great fly screen enclosed dining area you saw from the outside. Again, this is a new addition, and that runs on to the wonderful Andalusian courtyard with the barbecue area. So there we go guys, you've got the full walk around there of Villa Secreto. List price will be $289,950. And full details will be available shortly. But if you'd like to arrange a viewing, contact us as always, khalidahomes@hotmail.com. Give us a call, +34 950 430 763. Thanks a million for watching.